Right now, homes, cars, and other possessions are underwater off of Alafia Pinecrest Road in Hillsborough County. They're near the Alafia River, and the river is still rising. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson first brought you this story exclusively last night, and he joins us now live from the river. Well, you aren't supposed to be right by the river, but you are.
Yeah, good evening, Jen. Actually, this is a rapidly developing situation. You know, we were here last night. This water has come up by about 2 or 3 feet. There are people that are in this neighborhood off of Alafia Pinecrest that the only way they can get in and out right now is by boat. They've been canoeing back there. We saw an airboat going back there. Let me have Dave pan over this way, because in the last 10-15 minutes, a huge response of first responders from Hillsborough County Fire Rescue, the Sheriff's Office, even Animal Services has shown up to help the people. They have just taken off in a personal watercraft. They've taken off in a pontoon boat. I mean, not a pontoon boat, a flats boat and a rubberized boat to try to take some of the people out of there. Animal Services, because there's a number of dogs that are trapped back there right now. And so this is a difficult situation for the people who live in this neighborhood. On Lynx Paw Road, we found Victor Huber doing his best to manage his cattle and a horse in the middle of rising water.
That's my best friend right there. That bull picks me up on his head. He loves me to death. He'll hug me, and we sit there and play. We've had him since he was a calf, and he's just like a dog, really. It's like a big, big dog.
With the help of friends, Huber moved them to higher ground. Then he helped others on his street.
We got lucky. I was helping some of the neighbors earlier move their prized possessions, their family heirlooms and pictures and stuff like that out of their house, get it out of the water, so at least they got memories, you know, that's all we got.
That's the way it is back here, neighbor helping neighbor. Craig Bradley gave us a tour of the area on his boat. He's been helping others all day.
So we helped Miss Connie come down here and get in her place. We helped her put up some computers and stuff, and we took some people down here to the end of the road and made sure they had their stuff put up.
As we were making our way down the flooded streets, we found Kathleen Autry sitting on her porch with her young daughter and learned the water had risen too quickly for them to get out.
It wasn't bad after the storm. It really wasn't. It was fine. We could get in our yard.
She told me things changed after they went to sleep.
They released that dam down the street, and this morning we all woke up to this.
Craig Bradley promised he would be back if they needed to get out.
Just trying to help out.
Yeah, so a number of the people that live back here are concerned right now because there is power in their homes. While thousands of Hillsborough County residents hope the power will come back on, these folks are worried that the power is on because we saw power lines back there dipping into the water as we were on the boat going by. So they're actually asking for TICA to come and turn it off now that Hillsborough County Fire Rescue, the Sheriff's Office, and others have just arrived within the last few minutes. They are aware of the situation, are trying to work that out. But their first priority is getting the people out from back there who are there. You might be able to take a look back and look down this street and see that it's only a couple of feet back, but keep in mind, we're more than a quarter mile from the Alafia River. And so it goes much, much deeper the further you get back. And so that's the concern. That's why they brought this response to help get people out of there who were trapped starting about last night.
And let me be clear, Jeff, do these people want to leave, or do some of them want to stay?
That's a great question, especially given this area. This is a enclave of fiercely independent people back here. Some of them do not want to leave, absolutely not. Some of them need to leave because they have medical conditions. That's why the Sheriff's Office has shown up. As a matter of fact, they told me a short time ago they're going to be patrolling this area all night long to protect the homes and possessions of those people who have left the area. They want to make sure that there's no looting going on back here. At the same time, if somebody needs to leave, they're going to help them get out.
Jeff Patterson live for us near the Alafia River in Hillsborough County. Thank you, Jeff.